Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of geometry. Today what we're going to be working on is performing a sequence of rigid transformations of non-routine shapes on the coordinate plane. And so by now you should have finished your goal setting, and your goal setting will be about what you will do if you encounter new and unfamiliar types of shapes and what types of communication and resilience skills you will practice. And so one of the things that I will do is I will make sure to check the reasonableness of my solutions using coordinates, or even turning my paper or holding it up to the light to check for reflections. I will also make sure to use my notes so that I am using the right symbols accurately and consistently. Our essential questions are the same. We are going to be applying our social, emotional, metacognitive skills to geometry, as well as looking at a kind of a real-world application of congruent figures. By now you've finished your goal setting. We're going to do a little bit of background setting up, as well as going over some criteria for success. And this is going to be a formative assessment. It will be graded, as well as your reflection. So I'm going to queue up a video about human Tetris. And if you're not yet familiar with Tetris, Tetris is a video game, and it has to do with performing rigid transformations on different types of shapes. So that should have given you a little bit of an introduction to Tetris. So as you can see, there were a lot of rigid transformations, there were translations, rotations, and in some ways some reflections. And so we're going to be practicing for the QPA that you will be doing next week using non-routine shapes. So just to remember your criteria for success, your translations have algebraic notation and connected lines, your rotations have your degree, your direction, the center of rotation, as well as the arrow showing the direction of the rotation. Reflections will have the line of reflection and an arrow showing the direction of the reflection. So if you turn to the next page, I did an example for you. However, on your own, you're going to need to do something different. So just bear that in mind. So for example, the example I chose was shape number 1. So that is shown right here. So I labeled it WXYZ, as part 2 says. Step number 3 says to perform the following in any order: a reflection over any line and a translation in any direction or number of units. So in this case, I chose to reflect w x y z over the line x is equal to 7 to create w prime x prime y prime z prime. Then I translated w prime x y z prime down 9 units to create w double prime x double prime y double prime z double prime. And my algebraic notation is x comma y minus 9. And so here I have this line, x is equal to 7, and that is labeled. I have my reflection as well as all of my points labeled w prime, x prime, w prime, y prime, z prime. And I showed my translation here down, as well as showing my x double prime, y double prime, w x double prime, w double prime, y double prime, and z double prime. So this would be an example of how to select a shape, label it following directions, and then perform 2 rigid transformations, a reflection over any line and a translation over any line. So you can choose from shape 1 or you can choose from shape 2. So that is how you would complete this first part. In the second part, you are selecting a shape number 3, shape number 4, or shape number 5. And for this one, you label them using any letters that you would like, and you're performing the following in any degree, in any order. So rotation 90 degrees counterclockwise about a vertex of the shape, and a translation any direction and any number of units. From there, you're going to describe the sequence as well as list all of the different coordinate points for both your pre-image, your post-image, and then the post-image of your post-image. Once you are finished with that, you're going to complete your reflection. This is going to be 1 point, and that is it. This is your formative assessment for the day. Have a good one. Make sure that you have 100% complete, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.